presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Oh, guys, we are in the era of player empowerment. And how do you think that has affected the league?
Well, Blake, I think the most important part of player empowerment is player movement. Stars having the ability to not only leave a team if they're unhappy, but also choosing where they want to go. We've seen elite NBA players traded, signed with new teams all the time.
I think it's a great thing. And honestly, guys, I don't think we'll see a dominant run like the Warriors just went on for a while. Players want to play in new markets with different stars, different friends, and that makes it very difficult to keep a roster and stay on top.
Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Pushing it up. Here's my player, and it's blocked by Porter. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Draymond Green. My player with it, and Green picks him up defensively. And it's Green missing.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
The three-pointer is on target.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
My player outside. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From past the arc, Houston with the rebound. Well, guys, let's look at playing as a wing, and you get to play with Steph Curry. Sounds incredible to me, right?
Well, there's a reason stars have flocked to play with Steph in recent years, guys. He's an unselfish superstar, so as a wing, if you just set up in a corner and fire away, Steph's driving and passing ability will lead to some nice looks. Plus, with all the attention he attracts offensively, that's going to result in some more open space for you.
Chef Curry, such an underrated passer. Be ready at any time for the feed. We've seen Curry try all types of crazy dishes. Defensively, teams try to switch him. So the ability to guard multiple positions would be key.
Now here's my player. 5 points in the game. And another miss by Golden State. The Rockets leading. Gordon outside. Porter outside. And it's Porter slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into the game like this.
Ouch! That is definitely an emphasis jam, a big apostrophe or exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Or maybe a semicolon?
Something, I don't know.
Man, all that grammar, you guys are making my head spin. But look, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Here's my player, and my player throws it down.
I love that recognition from Steph Curry. Has a good understanding for when to shoot and when to give it up.
So get this. You get that my player build wing ready, and you team up with all-star Klay Thompson. How does that sound?
It sounds awesome, Blake. Klay is such a low-maintenance guy that I think he fits with anyone. Make sure to give Klay his space and let him have his room to shoot. But when you talk about pairing him with certain players, Clay is so easy to get along with that I just don't see it ever being a problem.
And Thompson is an all-defensive team defender. So you don't have to draw the biggest assignment. That would help you out as well. Overall, Thompson is the perfect player to have on your team because, really, you don't have to change your game at all.
A nice shot by Schroeder.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Covered by my player. Golden State with the rebound. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for his 5th happy pairing of the game. He's 5 for 9. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Poole. Count that one. Now Poole. Quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points in the game. And my player gets it to go.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Now here's Schroeder. And Wiseman comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Matthews.
Fuck.
That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, he didn't have a hand in his face. I thought for sure he was going to bury that one. With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off their perimeter shooters.
Son of a
Now here's Schroeder.
bitch.
He's closely guarded.
Fucking bitch. Suck your
The
mouth.
shot, no good. Timeout called the Warriors.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
All right, fans, that was your Warriors dance team. Make some noise!
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Rockets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And kind of digesting what we saw in the first quarter, let's talk about my player's performance up to this point.
You know, they tried to get him dialed up from range. It didn't work out, but don't expect them to go away from it.
Yeah, in today's game, you have to spread the defense out or you're driving
Or
lanes
fucking
are
turnovers.
straight to nothing. And that's when it becomes just really hard to score.
My player.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, guys, let's explore the potential of being a wing player and playing with Draymond Green. How would you make that work?
Well, offensively, I would constantly be on the move, looking for any holes in the defense. With Green's passing skills, he can get you the ball in just about any game situation.
And defensively, I would just try to match his effort and energy, which I know might be impossible. He's such a fiery competitor who also, he operates as the team's heartbeat. But if you're also making plays on defense, like Draymond Green, it'll fire up the entire team.
From about 10 feet out, my player grabs the miss. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just needs better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points, though. A flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Covered by my player. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now a timeout called by Golden
Ladies
State.
and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. All right, fans, that was your substitution for the Rockets.
Pass to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's just absolutely taking advantage of the defense they have out there.
The move across the bay from Oakland to San Francisco did not go according to plan for Golden State. It's really just a lost year for the Warriors.
Yeah, I guess they can't make the finals every year, but seriously, what a frustrating season. Klay Thompson had that ACL injury suffered during the 2019 finals. He never got to play. Steph Curry with that hand injury early in the season. He barely played. Just about everything went wrong for the Warriors.
And the one silver lining in the Warriors situation, Tim, after those 5 straight finals and all those heavy playoff minutes that Steph and Klay were involved in, they got to rest. They got to recoup. And now I think they're going to be even hungrier going into this season.
And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
Kruger outside from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
And my player throws it down.
And he punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, and the result was 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Jeez, yeah, that is not what this defense needed.
You've got to protect the bucket better than that, guys.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 5 on the clock. With the shot. Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
Going all out to get the second chance point. Super slam.
There was no one that was going to prevent him from converting that one.
Were you going to stop him?
No.
No, and I don't think I could stop him either, guy.
And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game this far?
Well, MP started to get into a nice rhythm. You knew this could be a long night for the D, and that is at least half true so far.
Hey, when you start rolling, the confidence grows. Everything becomes easier. The defense has to find a way to disrupt his flow if they want to slow him down in the second half.
And here's Houston. After 5 straight finals, the Warriors ended up with the worst record in a miserable 2019-2020 campaign. But what could Golden State use to get back into that championship contention?
Well, starters-wise, the Warriors are set in the backcourt with a hopefully healthy backcourt of Klay Thompson and former MVP Steph Curry. So to get playing time there, you need to be a star. But this is a roster that is void of quality wings. They could really use some help there.
Yeah, and in terms of Golden State's play style, I think the ideal skill set for a future Warrior is shooting and passing. Because we know Steve Kerr is a pass-first coach, so playing iso ball or playing greedy, that's not going to work if you're trying to crack a spot in this team's rotation.
Inside, covered by my player.
Ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That's how it's done.
Perfect.
Good team play right there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Back to my player. Takes it out to Wiggins. My player, defended by Green. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Rockets. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. Gordon. Here's Wood. Banked in off the glass.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
But they'll get another chance. Now my player, defended by Green. And it's my
weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that be drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire. Natty Wilder hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I've been damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics. Yeah, this is my life, so stick in a beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why. Meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You're steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Split in two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big chrome Crowy, I be feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back, cause all I really need's a than a paint can to keep my cipher complete. Disciple of the rhyme and the beats. Wrap my mind for design, I resign to defeat. What live and direct from the fringe of the east. We're letting off steam as we begin to retreat from the front line. Cause yo, I'm eating beats like it's lunchtime. It's easy to see. Crafting a punchlines and similes in my sleep. They keep dangling redemption, it ain't easy to reach. A white flag swinging, it got me seeking a peace. Got them seeking a peas, a pedal bike pushing, ducking on the beat. Yo, this never-ending cycle, I'm just trying to break free and be me. Yo, every day hoping I won't lose this. Trying to keep my mind fully focused on my music. Underachievers trying to piece together futures. Push hard down this beaten path to find where the truth is. Yo, if you feel the real one time, then salute this. It's manic on the mic, I spit mucky like that. Yeah. Spit mucky like that. Manic on the mic, spit mucky like that.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des builds. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de Kin, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Coast to coast et je finis par un fadeaway.
Hey everyone, welcome to NBA 2K21. We've got a chance to check out a My Player build and see what he's got. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. With our analysts Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're ready to check out a My Player build. What should we look for in this one?
We know about individual skills and where they are, how many points a player is capable of scoring. But for me tonight, I am so curious of how much of a team player they are. That is something we only find out during games.
Absolutely, Tim. I want to see how this player can fit on an NBA team. Outside of the superstars, you need to find ways to make an NBA roster by working with others and how well you can play in a system. That's what interests me about this My Player build.
The Lakers are back to being an NBA title contender every year. As an NP wing, how would you operate in LA?
Well, it's one of the best places to play in the NBA. They have the fans, they have the weather, and they have those black tie functions that Tim seems to always be at. But at the end of the day, this is an old roster, and they're looking for young pieces to build around.
The other side is the Lakers have really turned this roster over so much the last couple of years. So as a wing in this system, you get lots of chances to shine, but you'll also have an opportunity to make an impact. The best part of all of this, You could be the piece that is the difference in a championship series. He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Green outside. Back to Porter. Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Hey, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice, and one that I always love to break out when I have the opportunity.
Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to my player. Westbrook outside. Back to my player. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 attempts, shooting 50%. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Gordon. Good D by Davis.
That's the kind of D that's needed when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Oh, guys, we are in the era of player empowerment. And how do you think that has affected the league?
Well, Blake, I think the most important part of player empowerment is player movement. Stars having the ability to not only leave a team if they're unhappy, but also choosing where they want to go. We've seen elite NBA players traded, signed with new teams all the time.
I think it's a great thing. And honestly, guys, I don't think we'll see a dominant run like the Warriors just went on for a while. Players want to play in new markets with different stars, different friends, and that makes it very difficult to keep a roster and stay on top.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both good at the line. Here's Westbrook. On the wing, my player. Defended by Green. Here's my player. And it's blocked by Wood.
He's been off his game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Gordon, right side. Pass to Wood. Soft touch off the glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
The Lakers with the lead. Here's my player. And my player throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
And it's clear which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent right. Though, come on, guys, you should know that.
Now here's Schroeder. Out to the wing. Green. Just 5 on the clock from past the arc. Another shot, and it's blocked by Anthony Davis.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? No, not on my watch.
The Rockets making a switch here. Houston calls timeout.
He could be just trying to get a break in action to clear their heads. They've gone ice cold, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them a quick break.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget all the missed shots we've been seeing.
And maybe refocus a bit.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Liquor Girls Dance Team.
Here's Martin. To the middle. Kruger outside. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Houston. Okay, guys. Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the NBA. A franchise player, a generational player. What would it be like to have your MP wing playing with him?
Incredible. AD draws so much attention. You're going to get all the one-on-one coverage you want. Sometimes your man might even leave you. So offensively, get in that corner and fire off those threes.
Yeah, defensively, it'd be great to play with Davis because of his exceptional length. And he could really help you on any mistakes you make as a wing. But then you look at offensively, he's a star that's willing to defer at times. So you'd be able to operate freely on offense.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's my player. Yep, that one goes.
He's been unconscious.
Hold on. Cutscene. Oh, damn. Huh? Shit brought my girl into the fucking mix.
Just this quarter, they're riding that hot hand.
And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Here's Schroeder. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Howard. Here's my player. And my player throws it down.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Martin. To the paint. And the layup is good.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
And here's my player outside. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter. And kind of digesting what we saw in the first quarter, let's talk about my player's performance up to this point.
Well, this guy knows how to get into the action and make things happen. Like what I've seen so far, he definitely looks like he's hungry.
Yeah, the energy he's come out with has been outstanding.
Back to Schroeder. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
First free throw is good. And good on both. The Lakers with the ball. Tripp is his second to the free throw line in this one.
The line for the Lakers, Mark.
A nice job of drawing contact and creating opportunities at the line this quarter.
Yeah, that's my kind of basketball, straight ahead and physical.
Now here's Green. He's got 5.
That's his second from long range in the quarter. After a slow first period, he's rolling.
On the wing, my player. Defended by Green. My player left side. And my player throws it down.
A monster dunk coming off a super pick play.
It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, that's a good physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. Tim.
Porter outside. Rejected by Davis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
My player.
And he hits both from the stripe. And here's Houston. They trail by 14.
What'd you say, bud?
Gordon with it, working on Davis.
Oh, yeah.
If you're my player as a wing, what do you need to focus on to be successful playing alongside LeBron James?
First of all, what a chance to play alongside King James. From an offensive perspective, be ready for the ball and be ready for open threes, because LeBron whips his passes all around the court. So you need to have your head on a swivel.
No doubt, but also listen and learn. Watch how James operates, how he uses his body. You have a chance to learn from perhaps the best ever to play the game.
I love watching Russell Westbrook play unselfish basketball. He certainly did in college, and in the pros, it's been a little back and forth.
And again, it's Houston.
He's been a real positive factor, though as a team, they're still falling a bit short here.
Westbrook outside, and stolen by Green. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
That's their third straight make. Off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
They're really battling, guys, not sitting back, attacking when they have the chance.
And I like their approach, playing aggressively and forcing the officials to make a call.
Davis, and Davis with the slam.
Nothing to chance. Davis could lay it up softly, but that's not the statement he's making.
Here's Porter. That's good, and that's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect, and that's why the coaches love him. He's stayed in attack mode.
To the left wing, back to Gordon. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Shot's good by Wood.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's my player. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half now in the books. Lakers out in front. They're up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. With 2 quarters behind us and 2 left to go, what are your thoughts on my player so far?
Well, MP started to get into a nice rhythm. You knew this could be a long night for the D, and that is at least half true so far.
Hey, when you start rolling, the confidence grows. Everything becomes easier. The defense has to find a way to disrupt his flow if they want to slow him down in the second half.
Unloads from 9. That misses off the backboard. The Lakers with the lead. And thinking about the Lakers, always a lot of storylines surrounding them. But what style of play best fits this team?
Well, anytime you're playing alongside the king, LeBron James, you want to have a roster full of shooters. With all the space he creates offensively and his passing abilities, make sure your guys can hit open shots.
Absolutely, and you also want to be able to dominate in the open court. The Lakers have been one of the league's best fast break teams in recent years, and they want to keep that up.
Wow, ferocious.
That was ferocious, wow.
Oh man, ferocious doesn't even begin to describe that. You could say electric, exciting. I mean, there's a million different words that come to mind. But let's just say this, that's how you finish strong and wear that rim out.
Count the basket.
That's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
Porter outside. Gordon. No luck on that one.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And the shot goes in.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. You need to figure it out. Very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach when it came to defending that one.
Yeah, and usually defensively, the cautious approach is not going to work.
And now is not the time for caution. They've got to start taking some chances, do what they can to chop that lead down, right?
And the Rockets call time here.
Yeah, he just cannot be pleased with the rebounding defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's addressing with them.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Matthews. Porter outside. The rebound by Nunn. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
And he gets the bucket.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Covered by my player. Shoots from 12. The rebound by LeBron. The Lakers with the ball. And my player throws it down.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Now here's Porter. 12 points for him. Down low. Martin. And Martin with the slam.
That's getting the job done.
Powerful two-handed jam.
And 2 more on the board.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Stolen. And here's the fast break. It's stolen by James. One-on-one fast break.
Now that's a quick bucket. He was very solid in transition.
Well, he does love the chance to get out and run.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The 3 ball. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
It could be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Howard, guarded by Martin. And here's my player outside, but they recover it. Pass to Nunn. James. Tries again. Now here's my player. Covered by my player. And here is Matthews. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That pass led him so perfectly, he didn't even have to break stride.
Inside. Deflects the pass. Nunn. And he's guarded by Porter. My player outside. Just 5 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
They can't ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter. I mean, seriously, he's doing it all for his team right now.
And the Rockets call time here.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Here's Schroeder. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Howard. Here's my player. That's good, and it's LeBron with the assist.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
The 10-footer. Here's Wood. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He was just the first one to react to that miss. A hustle play on the putback.
To the inside. And James slams it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for LeBron. Got to keep him away from the basket.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's not your classic power forward type in terms of size, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For Los Angeles, my player.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Schroeder outside. Green.
Get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
Then ate it up.
Bon appetit. And a touch on the finish.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Well, they're just going for the throat now.
I feel bad for that rim.
Yeah, I can see why you feel bad for the rim there, Tim. But now's the time to do this, right? Keep attacking that rim.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers out in front, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how to orchestrate.
And only 1 quarter remaining. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
Well, once he got into a groove, it seemed like everyone knew it was coming. A scoring onslaught.
Yeah, once he saw a few baskets go through the hoop, he built momentum. And the defense has tried to react, change some things, you know, but it's really not worked out for them.
Here's my player. Rejected by Green. And the foul called on my player. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming under the floor for your Lakers.
On defense, the Lakers. Pass to Gordon. Goes up on the stripe. It's rebounded by the Lakers. And he's going up for the hoop here. And LeBron slams it in.
Well, if the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss the chance to punch it on the alley-oop.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Schroeder outside.
Doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
Anthony. And that one good.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
Gordon outside. Green with it. They double him with my player. Here's Wood. Offline with the three.
With the clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And Anthony throws it down.
The pass there floated up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on that one. He powered it through.
Watch out.
That's an alley-oop we'll be seeing on the highlights for a few days. You know what? Scratch that. A few weeks. You know what? Scratch that. A few months. Boy, the complexion of this game would be different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Back to Schroeder. Covered by Anthony. Green outside. Let's go with a three. Westbrook with the rebound.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Now here's Gordon. He's covered by James. Here's Wood. It's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And he lobs it up. And they get in the way. Looked like they were going for the alley-oop. Not to be. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint. And Anthony throws it down. So it's the Rockets now. And the Rockets call time here.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting on all those points coming against them in the paint.
Maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. And it's Green missing. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Porter outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great communication between teammates there.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Yeah, he's pouring it on right now. He's giving them a real injection of energy.
With the assist.
Here's Gordon. That one, good for two.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
My player inside. Green on him. Kicks it out to my player. Off target with the open look. Shoots the three. Rebounded by James. And the Lakers with possession. Here's my player. And he drops in the layup off glass.
You can almost always count on LeBron to have his head up, scanning the floor, and finding the open man.
Pass to Porter. Inside. Green. That's good. And so Porter with the assist.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's the Rockets on the break. It's stolen by James. Here's Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business in this one.
My player, the catalyst tonight in this blowout win. His play set the tone. And honestly, I thought his teammates were feeding off his energy, feeding off his confidence, feeding off his greatness.
And there's no better feeling than an easy win in the NBA. They don't come often, Tim, but man, to also play an incredible game, my player has to be on cloud nine for that. He's proving he belongs in this league, and this team
down this beaten path to find where the truth is. Yo, if you feel the real one time, then salute this. It's manic on our mic, I'm spitting mucky like this. Yeah. Spitting mucky like this. Yeah. Manic on our mic, spitting mucky like this.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des bills. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de King, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Coast to coast et je finis par un fadeaway. Si ton plan n'est pas trop bon, je le prends en takeaway. Shout out to Meji, je regarde pas la TV, flemme de répondre à tes DM quand ton haha devient hihi. Mon ego me divise, rester dans mon coin et ne rien dire ou assumer mon statut de grand dans ma city, yes. C'est bon de faire une...
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. He'll see the West All-Stars facing the Houston Rockets. So the Rockets win the tip. Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Antetokounmpo, DeRozan out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's James. After Eric Gordon's miss, Jokic finds Curry. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wood. Now here's Tate. Defense right on him. Oh, the jam by Wood.
Showtime, Christian Wood. Putting down the hammer.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago, and he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis because he causes foul trouble and he wears guys down. We're going to give him different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's James. After the made shot from Christian Wood. James with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
And James picks up the foul.
LeBron James.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that. Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Driving inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Wood. Good defense by Jokic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
There's the pass to Tate. Power down with both hands.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. The drive by James. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
On its way from Curry for 2. Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Green gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Butler, he's checked in for Jokic. And Luka Doncic subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 6 points.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping him.
Here's Schroeder. And the rejection by Giannis. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
And so it's Houston with it. 3-point lead. Out to the right wing. Şengün passes to Martin. They double him with Butler. Down low. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
West All-Stars ball.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Curry looking around. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Houston ball.
.135 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder. And it's good. 2 points.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Here's James going inside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Here's Christopher. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Still Rockets ball.
.106 left here in the opening quarter. And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside for Martin. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Curry. Matthews with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays, at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And that one is good. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Schroeder. No good from 11 feet. That's a 2 from Butler. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Martin is out there with Matthews. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Christopher in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the middle, here's Martin, and the layup falls. Martin's got 5 now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Here's Schroeder, and here's Matthews. The 3 connects from three-point range. Matthews has got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
He just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Tate, and he drops it in from the low post. Tate's only got his second basket of the game.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Curry passes to Mitchell. And here's James outside. And they recover it. Antetokounmpo dishes to James. For 3, Mitchell. Green with the... So the Rockets win the tip. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron after the miss from Christian Wood. And he makes that one.
Physical D. But when LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
Porter kicks to Gordon. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the West All-Stars. Here's Curry with the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
West All-Stars off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. And finished off by LeBron.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And the wide open shot from Green. And just miss after miss right now. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. The coach pointed out was he's going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early and hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Gordon. Takes it off the glass.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Porter passes to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Tate finds Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Left side Curry. LeBron outside. Passes it to DeRozan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Porter against James. Porter kicks to Gordon. Outside, Green. No good from outside. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. Now DeRozan. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
3 points.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Wood. Back to Gordon. Wide open. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Matthews, he's checked in for Houston. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Porter. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mitchell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Paul in for Curry. Wood finds Schroeder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's James. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Tries again, and the layup is up and in. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Şengün, and no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. James looking around. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Ball against Schroeder. To the paint. And finished off by Martin.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Here's Schroeder. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The shot misses. Rockets trail by 12. And the pass to Schroeder. Here's Christopher. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder against Paul. Inside, Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. The West making some changes. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. To the inside. Allen trying to break free. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Allen.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Schroeder against Curry. Schroeder passes to Martin. The West All-Stars pull it in. Down low. Outside Curry. Up in time, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. West All-Stars lead by 12, and will be And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes. A second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Martin is out there with Matthews. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Curry looking it over. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. To the middle. Here's Christopher. And it's Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound out to Doncic. Butler dishes to Allen. Outside Curry. From the arc. The shot. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And so here are the West All-Stars following the score by Houston. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Giants to the hoop. Christopher, no good. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight. Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. No good on that one. Good D by Matthews. Curry's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%, and finished off by Martin Jr.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Jared Allen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jimmy Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Doncic. And it's Garland in for Curry. Now, here's Garland. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Tate with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Gordon. The shot from the low post is good.
Gordon's floater is so soft, gliding it beautifully over the D, making it hard to block.
Gordon against DeRozan. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Van Vliet. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
To the paint, here's Green. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though. Showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
DeRozan against Gordon. DeRozan's shot is off. Stolen by Garland. It's 2-on-1. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Porter.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Jokic against Wood. A fadeaway. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Five to shoot. Takes it inside and finished off by Porter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Gordon. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. James checked in for DeRozan. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Paul in for Garland. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Porter. No good there. Good defense by Jokic. Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just his first attempt. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the West All-Stars as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Curry in at the 1.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one is off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Curry with the 3. Offensive rebound. LeBron kicks to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. They've been struggling. here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Tate gets it to go.
Well, I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. But he also loves to share.
Curry passes to DeRozan. It's LeBron with the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
LeBron James at the line for one.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Following the score by Houston, it's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball for the Rockets. Matthews, he's checked in for Gordon. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kevin Porter. Then for the West All-Stars, Jared Allen comes in for Jokic. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Curry gets the bucket.
This is where Curry does historical damage. Prolific and efficient from range.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic comes in for Jared Allen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Butler. Wood against Jokic. Wood passes to Schroeder. Floats it up for Wood.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
The West All-Stars have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First free throw is good, and the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in, and both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Schroeder. Left side, Martin. And he banks in the layup. Martin's got 8 points.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Curry's got the hot hand from outside, shooting. Five of 10 from long range. Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. They double him with Jokic. Green against Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Martin. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Here's Curry. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Curry against Schroeder. Driving the lane. West All-Stars with the rebound. Matthews with the steal. Down low, Martin, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Curry. Again, the West All-Stars.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And the rejection by... Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Nobody near Schroeder. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 5.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. Sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Schroeder. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.